students, welcome to PS Maths classes. Today we are learning how to reduce a fraction to its lowest form. A fraction is said to be in its lowest form if it has no common factor other than 1. But how do we reduce a fraction to its lowest form? We divide the numerator and denominator of the fraction by their highest common factor. So let's start with question 1. Reduce the fractions to their lowest form. Now the fraction is 3 by 12. So what are we going to do? We will first find the HCF of 3 and 12, and then we are going to divide the numerator as well as the denominator by the highest common factor. So let's find the HCF of 3 and 12. So this number 12 becomes the dividend as it is larger, and the smaller number 3 becomes the divisor. Whichever divisor is going to provide us with the remainder as 0 will be the HCF of the numbers. Now I divide 12 by 3. 3 times 4 gives us 12 and the remainder is 0, which shows that the HCF of 3 and 12 is 3. So what do? We divide the numerator as well as the denominator 12 by 3. 3 divided by 3 gives us 1 and 12 divided by 3 gives us 4. Now this is one way of writing it. You can do the cancellation, that means dividing the numerator as well as the denominator by the common factor in a shortcut way also. You just write the fraction as it is 3 by 12. Now what are we going to do? We will do the calculations orally. Now I divide 3 by 3. 3 divided by 3 gives me 1 and 12 divided by 3 gives us 4. So the answer is 1 by 4. And what do we observe, my dear students? We observe that the numerator as well as the denominator have no other common factor other than 1. So that means it is in the lowest form now. Now look at the next fraction. It is 6 by 10. So first we are finding the HCF of 6 and 10. So we divide the larger number 10 by 6. Now 6 ones are 6. 10 minus 6 gives us 4. Now 4 becomes the divisor and 6 becomes the dividend. 4 ones are 4. The remainder here is 2. Now 2 becomes the divisor and 4 becomes the dividend. 2 twos are 4. Now we have got the remainder as 0. Now what was the divisor here? The divisor was 2. So the HCF of 6 and 10 is 2. Let's write it this way first of all. 6 divided by 2 and 10 divided by 2. When we divide 6 by 2, we'll get the answer as 3. And when we are going to divide 10 by 2, the answer will be 5. So the lowest form of 6 by 10 is 3 by 5. And how do we write it in a shortcut way? You write the fraction 6 by 10 and do the calculations orally of cancellation. Now 6 divided by 2 gives us 3 and 10 divided by 2 gives us 5. So the answer is 3 by 5. I hope you all have understood. So let's do a few more parts now. In part C, we are asked to reduce the fraction 24 by 36 in its simplest form. So what are we going to do here? We'll first find the HCF of 24 and 36. I write the greater number at dividend's place and the smaller number 24 at divisor's place. Now 24 ones are 24, and when we subtract 24 from 36, our answer comes as 12. So this remainder 12 becomes the divisor now, and 24 becomes the dividend. 12 times 2 gives us 24 and the remainder is 0. Which divisor gave us the remainder 0? It is 12. So 12 is the HCF of 24 and 36. What are we going to do? We'll divide 24 and 36 by 12. So 24 divided by 12 gives us 2 and 36 divided by 12 gives us 3. So the answer is 2 by 3. Now let's move to part D. The fraction given to us is 30 by 45. So let's find the HCF of 30 and 45. I write the greater number at dividends place and the smaller number 30 at divisors place. Now 30 ones are 30. I subtract 30 from 45 and I'm left with the remainder 15. 15 here becomes the divisor and 30 is the dividend now. 15 times 2 gives us 30. 30 minus 30 is equal to 0. That means the HCF of these two terms is 15. So we divide 30 as well as 45 by the highest common factor 15. Now when we divide 30 by 15, the answer will be 2 and 45 divided by 15 will give us the answer as 3. So the lowest form of 30 by 45 is equal to 2 by 3. So children, this is how we reduce the given fractions in their lowest forms. I hope you people would have understood it. So children, don't forget to practice this concept and I hope to see all of you in my upcoming videos. Bye-bye and take care.